For the proper functioning of all the other sectors, the Cabinet Secretary at the Treasury, Henry Rotich, has sought to enhance security. The government has allocated enormous amounts of funding to the sector. 6.7 billion shillings is earmarked for lease financing of police motor vehicles and aircrafts. 3.3 billion for enhanced security operations. 2.9 billion for the recruitment of 10,000 police officers. 1.6 billion for police medical insurance scheme, with 6.1 billion shillings being spent on the army's on operations in Somalia.
I have proposed to allocate 66.2 billion for policing services, 71.3 billion for Kenya Defence Forces, and 17.4 billion for the National Security Intelligence.
In order to tackle the runaway food prices and ensure food security for Kenyans, the government has set aside 9.5 billion shillings to be used in the expansion of agricultural production through investment in irrigation and the provision of subsidies to farmers, while at the same time enhance productivity through the value chain. In order to achieve this, the government intends to spend 3.5 billion on the Galana Kulalo irrigation project, 3 billion for input subsidy, while 2.7 billion shillings for the strategic grain reserves.
Agriculture is best positioned to open up opportunities across the country and sustain equitable development and prosperity. This will largely depend on unlocking the potential of the sector through active participation of the private sector through value chain. The expansion of agricultural output will also increase food supplies, reduce food prices, and bring down the cost of living, create employment, and promote overall rural development.
In order to realize the main Jubilee flagship project of rolling out the primary schools laptop project, the government has allocated 17.4 billion shillings.
Agriculture is best positioned to open up opportunities across the country and sustain equitable development and prosperity. This will largely depend on unlocking the potential of the sector through active participation of the private sector through value chain. The expansion of agricultural output will also increase food supplies, reduce food prices, and bring down the cost of living, create employment, and promote overall rural development.
Another 41.7 billion shillings will cater for the free day secondary tuition and universal primary education. And to quell NAT's demands, the government has allocated 8.8 billion shillings for the recruitment of 5,000 teachers and to cater for commuter allowances. The healthcare sector received 10.5 billion shillings for basic healthcare, 4 billion shillings for the free maternal health. Kenyatta National Hospital has been allocated 8.4 billion shillings in order to stabilize its revenue streams, while 2.4 billion shillings will cater for the recruitment of more medical personnel.
We are developing a program for healthcare infrastructure upgrade and equipment modernization, recruitment of more health workers, especially community extension healthcare, expansion of training facilities, development of systems to support and expand healthcare services, and sanitation at community level as an integral part of our healthcare policy.
And in order to fast-track the nascent decentralization process, the government has allocated 226.7 billion shillings to be shared among the 47 counties.
To empower counties in the performance of devolved functions and to facilitate economic development in the counties, a total of 226.7 billion has been allocated to the county governments in the financial year 2014-2015 as shareable revenue. This translates to 43% of the most recent audited revenue approved by Parliament and is well above the 15% minimum mandated by the Constitution.
The CDF kitty has got a shot in the arm of 28 billion shillings. The Equalization Fund will get 3.4 billion shillings, while the cash transfer program has been allocated 12.1 billion shillings as part of the Social Safety Net initiative. Judith Akolo, Channel 1, Budget 2014.